Good morning, Facebook, or good afternoon, Facebook, I should say. Today I'm going to talk about commercial cleaning contracts and why we don't use them. I'm also going to talk about what you can do if you found yourself in one that's gone bad, or if you're about to consider one, hopefully give you some ideas and options to maybe try something different. So I'd want to thank you for joining me today. I'd ask that if you find any value in today's video, if you could just do me a massive favour, hit the share button. It's literally just underneath this post. It should be right there. Share this out with your friends, especially if you're, know people in business who have either got cleaning or are considering getting cleaning for their business, especially if they're about to enter into a commercial cleaning contract for any period of time. As you know, contracts aren't always what they seem, and I want to talk about the pitfalls of these contracts and why we won't use them as a cleaning company, and why we suggest that maybe you as a business owner would avoid them as well. So I want to tell you a story. I was actually talking to a potential client just the other day. I was ringing around some people and seeing who might be interested in our services, and I contacted this person and they said, look, we'd love to actually have a new cleaner. We'd love to get you out to do a quote, but we're currently 9 months into a 2-year contract with another company and they've done nothing but bad work. And they've found themselves in a situation where for the next year and a bit, they have to pretty much continue on with this cleaning company, even though they're not doing good work anyway, and pay them to do bad work. Now, sure, at the end of the contract, you can say, well, they'll just get rid of the cleaning company and they won't get any more work out of that, but they've already done the damage. What sort of damage would that do to your business if you get terrible cleaning, and you're tied into that for a period of time? What can you do? You can obviously pay another cleaner to come in and clean up after the mess, but it costs you twice as much money. You could do it yourself, but again, I'd argue that costs you money. Or you could leave it, which would probably cost you money depending on how bad the cleaning is. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to lock yourself into any period of time with any cleaning company. It's crazy. It's probably the same as why we do a fixed fee versus an hourly rate. I find the hourly rate produces dishonest cleaning companies and dishonest cleaners. I feel that a contract for time produces the same. There's no emphasis on the cleaning company to do good work because they know for that period of time, whether it be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, they are pretty much safe. They can't lose that job. So I'm going to talk about why we don't do that. Now, we don't do that because we believe that the quality of our cleaning will actually speak volumes and be our contract. I've always said to clients, potential clients, when I'm in a quoting process, that if we're doing good work, if we're cleaning your property well, your business or your home well, you're going to keep getting us back because you're going to appreciate the work that's being done and you're going to be happy to continue to pay us to do that service for you. And so that's our contract, is the quality of our cleaning. We also, as I said, guarantee our work. I've talked about our guarantees before. We guarantee that the work will be to a certain standard, and there's some things in that guarantee that allow you to protect your investment, which is the investment of getting your property cleaned in business. We have a service agreement, which is to do with having an account with us, and we agree to do X amount of work for X amount of dollars. There's some things in there about our guarantees. There's things in there about access to power and water. What you will not find in our service guarantee is a contract for time. We've never used one and we never will. We only put in the things that benefit you. So you'll know exactly what work you'll get done by us, and you'll know how much it's going to cost you, and you'll see our guarantees, and they're in there so that they're legally protected, but you're not tied into any length of time. You can leave whenever you like. But as I said, we believe that the quality of our work is going to keep us in that position for you for a long, long time. And we find that usually once we start on board with the company, we last years with them. Now, the second part of the video I want to talk about is what can you do if you're currently in a contract for cleaning. Now, it all boils down to the contract itself, and I'm no solicitor, so please understand that if you have a legally binding contract that you would need to get professional advice from your solicitor. and that anything that I might say today is purely from the position of a cleaning company and what we think you can do. So the first thing is, if there's no provisos in there whatsoever around the work itself, you're probably stuck in there. But hopefully, if you do have a contract and you've got bad cleaning, there are some things in there that state that if you go through step A, B, C, D, and how many steps there are, you can terminate that contract prematurely as long as these requirements have been met. So first thing I would do is go through your contract and look for those steps. Now, it'll probably be something along the lines of documenting issues, what happened or didn't happen, what date, and what was the outcome or consequence for you. So, for example, let's say that you notice that the cleaning in the toilets is consistently bad. They just don't clean the toilets well. The sooner you start writing that down. Last night on Friday, the date, toilets 1, 3, and 4 out of 5 weren't cleaned properly in this area. The seat underneath wasn't clean, around the seat nuts was still dirty, behind the S-bend wasn't clean, and the bowl hadn't been scrubbed. You be as specific as you can. You document that, and you document all those issues. Then you document about what you do as far as contacting them to resolve the issue. Now, if you contact them and they resolve the issue, that's what you want. So that's good. But if they consistently and persistently do nothing to fix the problem, you need to write that down. I contacted my point of contact, which was blah, on this date. I spoke to them about this problem, which is documented, and that. Once you've done that, you can then terminate the contract according to the specifications of the contract, and then you're free to go on and find a better cleaning company. My advice, though, is if you're in business and you're looking for a cleaner, do not sign a contract that ties you in to any period of time. Simply don't do it. Find a cleaning company that's will guarantee their work, and do not insist that you have to sign away for a 12-month or a 2-year period or more. Simply find a cleaning company that will back itself without a contract for time. Thank you for listening today and watching this video. As I asked at the beginning, if you could hit like, make a comment, ask any questions. Of course, if you want to know a video on any particular topic, please put that in the comments. And the biggest favour you could possibly do me, please hit the share button. I'm Scott from Cleaning Excellence, and we floss toilets.